No, I just think that Rolly's much better than people give him credit for, and he has very strong hands, just solid in general. So he can't just, walk in there and think he's just gonna get anything on him. He does hit hard, but I don't think the sparring played anything. I was just more of how this night played out. It just wasn't my night.
Do you think you underestimated him at all?
No, I always knew that he was going to be what he is. I feel like I fought the most dangerous fighter on the card. Anybody with that type of power is obviously somebody you got to watch out for. But I've always thought Rolly was going to be tame. Just think I just didn't do anything I should have done today.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, back again. Marlo Knows Basketball and Marlo Knows Boxing. Back at y'all with another one. Coming to y'all after a great night of boxing, man. We saw 3 main event caliber fights last night, with the main event, Rolly Romero shocked the world by beating Ryan Garcia. Dropped him and outboxed him. Nobody saw it coming, but it was pretty clear to see that Ryan Garcia was making a huge mistake that a lot of fighters make, and that's overlooking your opponent. What last night showed is you never overlook your opponent. You never think about any other fight or any other fighter except the fighter in front of you, except the fight that you are about to fight. And Ryan Garcia made a huge mistake by overlooking his opponent last night, and that's why he lost. The whole time leading up to this fight, during the promotion, 85% of what Ryan Garcia was talking about was Devin Haney. He wasn't talking about Rolly Romero. He wasn't focused on Rolly Romero. He was focused on Devin Haney. And that's why Rolly Romero dropped him and beat him.
All right, listen, I don't know if you heard, but the crowd was booing Devin Haney.
Oh, because we were chirping
hardcore. Yeah, what was going on over there?
He likes to talk a lot, his dad.
What did he say?
Just, he talking shit, but as you see, his son never talks shit, which is crazy, your dad
and it seemed like it just fired you up more.
That's what got his son fucked up the first time. So it is what it is. He wants to do that again, we can run it.
Right, so how does it feel that
crazy.
You're headlining here, fighting your opponent, but everybody really, they don't want to see Romero. They're really booing Devin because of the problem between you two guys. How does it feel that really people are waiting for the next fight?
I mean, just like, in NBA, you know who you're going to play next, potentially. So it's just like that.
We just had Rolly on.
And it really doesn't make sense, because we all know that last year, leading up to the Devin Haney fight, Ryan Garcia spent a lot of time around Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people believe that Floyd Mayweather is the one that told Ryan Garcia to miss weight and come in 3 pounds overweight to give himself an advantage against Devin Haney. So he was around Floyd Mayweather a long time. And Floyd Mayweather is one of the smartest fighters ever. And Floyd Mayweather was notorious for not overlooking opponents, for not talking about the next fight, for not talking about the next fighter. He would only talk about the fighter and the fight that was in front of him. And I know that this Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney rematch is very anticipated. The most anticipated fight probably in the last couple years. But Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao was the most anticipated fight arguably in boxing history. And still, the media, the fans, nobody could get Floyd Mayweather to talk about Manny Pacquiao when he had another fight coming up. Most notably, when Floyd Mayweather was about to fight Shane Mosley, in which he knew Shane Mosley was a dangerous opponent. Every opponent that you get in the boxing ring with is a dangerous opponent. And Floyd Mayweather was not going to allow anyone to break his focus on that fight and on Shane Mosley.
All right, we know that yesterday, today, and until May 1st, you're going to be selling the Mosley fight. but you know that everybody wants you to fight Pacquiao. What do you have to say? Everybody.
Everybody.
Well, my main focus right now is Mosley. It's Mayweather Mosley, May 1st, and I want the fans to tune in, pay-per-view. Two of the best welterweights of this era. Shane Mosley is a very, very tough competitor. I've been around the sport many, many years. He's been around the sport 18 years. I've been around the sport 15 years. So we're gonna have a blockbuster come May 1st, and it's titled "Who Are You Picking?" So that's what we asking the world: Who are you picking?
All right, so this is a good fight. You and Mosley, you and Shane, that's a good fight.
Yeah.
But you know it would have been $30 million more in your pocket if you were fighting Pacquiao, a fight that was going to revive boxing, bring boxing back.
Yeah, boxing hasn't went nowhere. You know, Mayweather is, as long as I'm in boxing, boxing is here to stay. And you know, I got some up and coming fighters that's under the Mayweather band. Under the Mayweather brand, Jesse Vargas, a kid by the name of Savage, and a couple other young fighters that's under the Mayweather banner that's going to take things to the next level once I leave the sport of boxing.
So if Pacquiao never agrees to drug testing, that you will not fight him if he doesn't agree to the drug testing?
Like I said before, we focus on Mosley. You know, that's
oh,
why
he's
you guys,
not answering the question.
That's why you guys sat down and interviewed me. If I was fighting somebody else, that's what we'd talk about. But we're here to talk about Mosley. That's the competitor that's in front of me. That's who I got to compete against. That's the guy who's the WBA champion. That's the guy who I'm facing.
All right, Dan and I are both picking you to be Shane Mosley.
Thank you.
So if we have a little crystal ball and you go 41, Shane Mosley done. Is 42 going to be Pacquiao? Tell us before you go.
Come on.
I want all the fans to tune in May 1st. It's Mayweather versus Mosley. Who are you picking? If you can't make it there, if you can't make it to Las Vegas, go to closed circuit. If you can't make it to closed circuit, buy it on pay-per-view. Have a fight party, because this is a fight that you can't miss.
Come on,
you know,
Floyd.
my fight with Marquez was a tune-up bout. You know, I went 12 rounds to shake off the cobwebs, but Shane Mosley is a lot older.
Is that a tune-up? Is that a tune-up for what's next?
We're gonna press the attack and break him down because he's a lot older, and that's our game plan.
Floyd, just say Pacquiao. Just say the word Pacquiao. Just say Pacquiao.
Mosley.
We couldn't break him down, Dan. That's why he's Floyd Mayweather.
He's good at ducking.
You see, there was nothing that the media could do to break Floyd Mayweather's focus on the fight in front of him, and that was Shane Mosley. And Ryan Garcia seemed to be the opposite. He wanted to talk about Devin Haney all day. So that shows where his focus was. His focus was on Devin Haney. And that's how you end up like this. Getting hit with a check left hook, dropped in the second round. He felt Rolly Romero's power and was gun shy, afraid to throw punches for the rest of the fight. And ended up getting outpointed and losing a unanimous decision. And that's what happens when you overlook your opponent. You end up getting embarrassed and crying in the car.
Fuck that.
He gonna cry in the car.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is fine.
You got room in here? Two more?
Everything's fine, right?
Yeah. You want to put in the back?
All right. Good. Close this up. I'll be in the front. You're good.
This guy's a driver?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is fine.
You got room in here? Two more?
Everything's fine, right?
Yeah. You want to put in the back?
All right. Good. Close this up.